Like a lifestyle here. It's a late night. Doing a lot of charting, a lot of researching. Got some lo-fi music for the video. So I'm gonna try to run through this and as concisely and quickly as possible. So, what died today? It's a little loud there. All right, what died? Let's maximize this. UA put died, triggered the call. As you can see, the put was down here, and it popped up in the morning, so it triggered the call to the upside. But it's still down, so it might re-trigger the put, or it might re-trigger the put, kill the call, or to keep the call and let the put stay. We'll see about that tomorrow. Fastenal, remember them? They put, the fast put died because the entry point was down here, but it triggered the call to the upside. Funny thing, I didn't mark any levels to the upside, so I didn't know what to expect. So I'm marking levels now. I marked levels today. First level. Actually, I said I marked level. I think this is at all-time highs. Actually, let me see. Let's go over the year. Yeah, this is actually at all-time highs. So there's no levels to mark. This is uncharted territory, literally. And CBLI swing. The swing, which was triggered right here at 485, hit the stop loss at 436. But as I said yesterday, it went as high as 564 for a 3% swing. 485 to 564, that is, let me think, that's 79 cents. It's not bad. Not bad. Most trades are 10 cents or so 79 cents ain't that bad. And that's for the died bit. Okay, what was triggered? Now this one is a lot here. So, let's start that off. Matter of fact, while that's going, let me pull you back up. Let me do further and JD. All right, Micron, MU. The call was re-triggered right here and almost hit the first price target right here, and it's back down. So it's called to either break even tomorrow or to hit a new price point. This is a new call, an 813 call instead of an 86. As you can see right here, it was an 86 call last time, but since this is later on in the week, I'm going to see what the 813 does. So this will be new to see what the 813 does. And I think it'll hit 20% up here, but it didn't. But I think I had already pre-calculated it hit about 20%. So I might just count that. Next up, UA, Under Armour. Like I said, the Under Armour put died down here. So then it triggered the call right here. Call triggered. Next up, Fastenal. Like I said, call was triggered. SITC, which is Site Centers Corp. The call was triggered down here. $15 call was triggered. FTI, the $827 call was triggered right here. B-Fly, Butterfly Network. Don't even know anything about them. But the 820 call, $10 call was triggered here. And the first price target is 1147. So it's got a bit of a ways to go. Let me fix that. Got a bit of a ways to go to that. PSEC, one of the best dividend stocks out there. If you don't know anything about dividend stocks, I suggest you look up dividend stocks, which are basically stocks that pay you either monthly, quarterly, or yearly a percentage of their profits, which is a form of passive income. PSEC, Prospect Capital, is one of the top dividend stocks out there. I think it's around 13% return. So that's 1% per month for how much money you have in this. So let's just say 10 grand, $100 a month. Not much. 100 grand, 1,000 a month. Ah, now you see how we're going now. So that 401k can pretty much make you have free bills without even having to pay anything, and you get to keep the money. First price level is up here. Pinterest. Wow. I'm gonna talk about this in a minute. The 820 $74 put was triggered here. It triggered around 1 o'clock. And aftermarket, my God, we'll talk about that in a minute. Oracle. The $88 call was triggered for a second. This is a 30-minute chart, so this is a 30-minute bar. So let me drop that down to a 5. So it was up here for a minute, and then it fell. And now it's kind of coming back up. So it's kind of in the middle. And the put's down here. So it's closer to the call than the put. So it might be down maybe 6-7%. SM Energy. The call was triggered right here. Right at the open. Might be a false break, but we shall see what it does. It's $1 down. Well, actually, no. It bounced back up right here. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. CP. Canadian Pacific Railway. This might be connected to the steel industry. So this might actually go crazy because of the Biden infrastructure bill that's being passed. The 820 call, $75 call was triggered right here. And as you can see, it's definitely going up. Qualcomm, I saw at the close of the market yesterday. As I did my charting, I noticed it had already broken the level of entry the night before. But I marked it anyway because it closed before it triggered it. So this is just to see had I caught that. And if I had time to catch it in the morning, the 145 call was triggered right there. Ambev SA ADR sponsor. I don't know what that is. 820 350 call. $3.50 call. It's triggered right here. Or you could say a swing entry at 330 with the first price target at 363 and then 396. 20%. No, that's 10%. So 396 is the first target. That's 20%. What else we got? JP Morgan. 155 call right here. It's triggered. At the open, it fell. This is a good point to either average down maybe, depending on your conviction level. Came right back, triggered it again, so you could have got back in here if you didn't get in. Or you would have lost some money because you cut your losses early. First level is up here. Micron, MU. Did I already do that one? I did, okay. That's Micron, MU, and M. Alright. And last but not least, hit targets. So, take a little libation. Wells Fargo triggered the $45 call from yesterday. So it hit a new high up here. It hit a new high for 66%. MPLX, it hit a new target. It's up here for 69%. So both of those have been running for the week, and they both hit new highs. Bank of America was triggered yesterday, and it hit the target right here. So it went from $38 call went from 75 to 105, which is, I didn't mark that. Let me see. So it's 40%. 40% on Bank of America. How did I put that? Yeah, here 40%. FITB, $37 call was triggered, hit 23%. Farfetch hit 27% right here. It went up higher, and I don't know what that was. I didn't catch it in time. but it was a 285 $50 call right here. It triggered. AMX is going crazy. I mean, AMX, this is the last level that was marked, and these are all new highs right here. Boom, boom, boom. This is 233%. And climbing. No telling where this is going to stop. This is a monster trade right here. ESRT triggered the call and the put, but the problem is the volume on this was so low, you can't take it. So if anything, you can consider this a swing. So let's say you enter the swing at 1189. Why is it looking like that? Let's say you enter the swing at 1189. It went up to 1216, which I think is like 2 or 3%. And now it's down to 1150, which is like 1 or 2%. So it's not that far. It's not that bad. We'll definitely see what that does tomorrow. I really stopped watching it because the volume was so low, so I think I'll just cancel that one out. SITC. It hit the 15, 29, 88, and 123% at the top. And now it's falling, but that's why you do what? Take profits. CP, Canadian Pacific, it triggered a $75 call, hit 21% right here, went a little higher. So I'm gonna say maybe 25% at highs, maybe 30%. PACB, $32 call, boom, triggered 15% and came right back down. And as you see, aftermarket, it might actually die and trigger the puts down here, but we shall see. Qualcomm went crazy at the open. Triggered, this is the call entry for the day, and this is a weekly call. So this is a day entry, add, run up. It went up here to 76% from $420 to $740. Beautiful trade. Pinterest. Matter of fact, I'm going to come back to Pinterest. I'm going to take some time on that one. Citigroup hit a new high up here, 70%. And as you can see, it's back down closer to, what's that, 30% maybe? 30-40%. CAG, Contagra Brands. The $34 put was triggered and it hit down here at 23%. Farfetch hit a new high from 27%, went up here to, I'm going to say, 40%. Don't know for certain what that is. And Micron, like I said, it triggered a $77 call, and we're just going to call that 20%. Now, Pinterest. Pinterest went crazy. What happened with Pinterest? Pinterest triggered the 820 $74 put at $74.22 for $4.50 per contract. And their earnings was bad. I didn't know it was an earnings day for them. Their earnings was trash. So what happened was they just hit, oh wait, no, that's not it. This is a daily. Let me go to the 4 hour. Here we go. So what happened was the earnings wasn't bad. It's just that they're having decreased users because of the pandemic easing up. So now people don't want to be on Pinterest no more. They want to actually be outside doing charts and stuff. So they felt the pain. They closed at 72.04 and aftermarket fell to 58.01. Now, the $74 put was $4.50 right here. Beautifully, in the aftermarket, I was watching this, and it was actually tracking the options pricing for a little bit. So when it fell down to here, it fell down to $59.86. Because then it fell down even more to 58. So $59.86, almost $60. It was at 215%. And it's definitely going to keep going. I'm going to expect that to be a 400%er, 300%er maybe. And yeah, that's a quick recap. So all in all, it was a good day. A little stressful trying to keep track of everything. But like I say, you just practice every day. As always, if you want to learn from the people that I learned from, you can get my stock market course. It's on Gumroad for $30. It has 30 resources, and it teaches you anything from OTC, penny stocks, options, futures, swing trading, day trading, and forex. It gives you all of that. $30, 37 pages, 30 resources. And yeah, like I said, in all these videos, you can totally learn on your own and, you know, figure it out the hard way, get it out the mud, as they say. Or, let me do 30 day full hour. Or you can just buy that and get a little bit of a shortcut. It's on you. New market got away. 2 calls got away from me. The Pfizer call. Now, earlier, this is one of the first strats I did for this strategy, so I was still new at this. The put on Pfizer hit, I think, 30% on the put, because there was a put. I did a put on Pfizer at first, and it triggered right here. It went down here. So that was about 20-30% on the put right there, from almost 40 to, well, that was like 20 cents. So that was a decent little put right there. But I did not mark the call side until after it popped. So this is a super call. What a super call is, that's the coin that's the term I'm coining. Instead of coin I'm turning. That's the term I'm coining. A super call or a super put is where the weekly and the daily entry point are the same. They have to be within, let's say, 10 cents of each other. Yeah, that seems fair. Within 10 cents of each other. So this was really a super call because it was legitimately the exact same entry point. Let me pull that up on a chart. I can show you. Let's see. Right here. As you can see, this is a 2-1 on the daily. Entry point is 40.37. And this right here was a 2-1 on the weekly. Entry point 40.35. So we got 40.35 and, oh wait, no, this one was 40.35 also. So that was the entry for both the daily and the weekly. 40.35. So that's a super call. That lets you know you should probably go in heavy, because boy did this motherfucker run. Look at that. Bam. So that right there, that's $1.40 up. A $40 call. So whatever the contract was, you already pretty much broke even at the minimum. And it just kept going up to here, to 43.74. So that's up $3.50 from the call. And this would have been an 8:20 call. So this happened 3 weeks in advance. Oh yeah, this is easily a 1,000%er, I'm gonna say. At a minimum, let's say 200%. Let's say 200% to be safe. I feel like it was maybe 1,000, at least 400, because I've seen people that took a call long after I would have took it, because I had marked it, and they were up 400%, 300%. Number 2, JD. JD got away. Let's do this one. JD got away because I was looking at the call side. A $75 call on JD was triggered at 74.36 for expiration of 7:30, which is this Friday. It was 135. As you can see, it popped up to here. So it made it through 25%, 53%, and up here I'm gonna say 70%, 65, 70% right here at the high. So that's 70% on the upside. But then after that day, that was one day, the very next day it gapped down. And the gap down just erased all the gains, so that died. And then it continued to gap, and then by the middle of the day, actually at the open, my fault, at the open, this is a 4-hour chart. So let me go to, let's do a 1 hour. And let's go here. So yeah, at the open, it gapped. And wait, no, it's over here. At the open, it gapped down from up here. Gap down, open, bam. This is the put entry right here. You should have got that at the open. $72 put at $72.67. The problem was I wasn't watching this, so I don't know how much that put was. But triggered, and this is by the end of the day, it was still close. So you could have got in at any point on that day. This was on the 23rd. You could have got in at any point on the 23rd. On the 24th, nothing but money for the put side. Look at that. It falls to the bottom of the broadening formation, breaks through it, bounces. This is the 8-day EMA. So right here, the 8 days crossing over the 20 and the 50. So that's a telltale that we about to lose some money if you long, but you about to make some money if you short. So this is a put. So you were hoping for it to go down. The 8-day crosses over, bam, bam, triggers it, and we are just falling. Falling and falling for 3 days. Day 1, day 2, and day 3, it falls. So at the open, you had several chances on day 3 to get out of there. It fell to 61.63 and just stayed between 62 and 61.50 for most of that day. So you had plenty of time to get that money. No idea percentage return on that. I'm going to say 1,000% again. I just don't know, but this is one of the biggest puts I did not catch. I mean, this is a $11 drop, which is crazy. Fires went up $3. This is an $11 drop on a put. So that's at least $1,100 on top of whatever it was. So this was $100. This could be $1,200. This could be $1,500. No idea, but that's the one that got away. So like I said, you get the course, and you too can figure out how to not let stuff get away. I'm still in practice mode, so I'll start taking these trades for real next week or week after next. And when that happens, there won't be as many of these because there's no way I'm taking as many trades in a day. I mean, this is like 16 triggers. I'm not taking all these trades. I'll probably take maybe 5. So let's just say if I took the top 4, that would have hit. UA did not hit yet. Fast. Did Fast hit? Fast did not hit. And SITC hit crazy. So I would have been 2 out of 4 with no lost trades so far. They just would have been down a few points. So yeah, we'll end it at that. A little more libation. Please drink responsibly. So yeah. So now I'm going to post this on YouTube. I'm going to do some short videos for my Facebook and my Twitter and my Instagram. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, I think that covers everything. I got nothing else to talk about.